Great Beth Baking Show, and welcome to week number 7. It's the first of 3 weeks of bread, y'all. Bread. And today I am making French bread rolls. I'm making French bread rolls. And I'm really excited. I have never made any kind of bread ever in my life. Ever. So I hope this goes well. Let's see what happens. So I have all my ingredients ready, and I'm going to start with step 1, which is always a bowl. Now, Fancy Pants, it recommends using a stand mixer, but my dough hook on my stand mixer is not working. So I'm going to go good old-fashioned mixer with some dough hooks on it and a metal mixing bowl. Step 1, I am supposed to combine 1.5 cups of warm water, with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Make sure that's all in there. And yeast. Yeast, y'all. I've never used yeast before, so we'll see how this goes. 1 tablespoon, and that really carefully. And pour that onto my tablespoon. Well, it might in fact be the whole package. I don't know. There we go. 1 tablespoon of yeast. Got a little something in there. Okay. And I'm just going to give it a quick stir. And then I'm going to walk away from it. And I'm supposed to let this sit here for 10 minutes while it gets happy, and it's supposed to turn cloudy. And I'll check back in. All right. The bread making has started. Looks gross. But I hope it tastes really good. Alrighty. It has been 10 minutes since I put my water and my yeast and my sugar together. It smells like bread. I don't know if you can see. It's supposed to look really cloudy, so this looks like really milky, and looks like some bubbles have formed at the top. So I'm going to take that as a good sign. I don't technically know, but I'm going to take it as a good sign. So, step 2 is I add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil into the mixture. And then I add 1 teaspoon of salt. And it's kosher salt. Specifically said kosher salt. So 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then out of my total 3.5 cups of flour, it said start with 2 cups of flour. So 1. Ooh, mess. 2. And then with my handy dandy mixer, I turn it on to combine. So I'm going to start slow. And once it's combined, I'm going to continue adding more of the flour. I'm going to make an executive decision since these dough hooks are not working great. Mental note for next week, I'll see if I can find a proper dough hook for Fancy Pants. And I'm going to attempt to knead this by hand. Flour on the surface, I'll put a little flour on the dough. Oh, I hope I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay. So, 5 minutes. It said 5 minutes. I've been kneading it for more than 5 minutes. I hope that it's okay. So now what I have is some oil in a pan. Put some in there early. So I put my kneaded dough into taking the dough, put it into my oiled bowl, and I cover with a damp towel for 1 hour, and I leave it in a warm place. So I'm going to leave it right there, which is right here on my butcher block, and I'm going to cross my fingers that it rises. So let's see what happens. It has been an hour since I have been proving my bread dough. So I'm going to open this up and see what it looks like. It smells so good. Okay, look at that. That has absolutely doubled in size. And that's exactly what I was supposed to do. So that makes me happy. Yay! Okay, so now I am supposed to turn this out onto my table. Ta-da! Just like so. And I am supposed to divide this into 16 pieces, and then I will put them on my baking sheet, cover them in some cling wrap, and then let them freeze for an additional 30 minutes. We have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm supposed to shape these into a ball. So I'm literally just gonna copy what I saw them do on the show. So with my hand, shape it into a ball on the table, and then I keep seeing them like pull the dough underneath like this on all 4 sides and pinch the seams. I'm not sure what that means. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I see everybody do. Well, I'm gonna do it too. All of my guys are good to go. Everyone is happy and on their tray, so I am just covering it with cling film, and then I will set this on top of my oven in a nice dry, warm place to rise for another 30 minutes. And when that rise is done, it's baking time. Cross your fingers. I'll see you soon. Okay, these bad boys have been rising for another 30 minutes. I think they rose okay overall. Like, some of them spread. You can definitely see that they grew from where they were. So I'm hoping they grew okay. I was wondering, last step before I bake them is I've got a couple tablespoons of melted butter. Yes, I realize I need to invest in a basting brush because I just looked. I have nothing. I don't even have a clean paintbrush. So I'm going to just put a little bit of butter on the top of each of these guys. Butter and kosher salt is on. My oven is heated to 400 degrees, and I've also put a pan with some warm water in there to help create some steam. And I did that because I saw it on the Great British Baking Show, and it says that it helps the bread form its crust. And as we all know, French bread should be really crusty and crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. So these are going into the oven for approximately 18 to 20 minutes. Yay, it's time to bake. I am literally sitting on the floor of my kitchen watching my bread bake. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. I am hoping that my very first bread I ever make turns out decently. I have no idea. But I think I'm gonna stay here on the floor until it beeps. Yeah. See you soon. Our French bread rolls are officially out of the oven. It took closer to 22 minutes for them to cook, at least turn golden brown. So I want to show you guys how they turned out. My 16 French bread rolls. They're pretty okay. I kind of like the color on top of them. I'm really proud. I have some different shapes in there. Not everything is identical. But you know what? I'm perfectly okay with that. Pick one straight here. So they're still a little bit warm. It rose. I'm not quite sure how thick it's supposed to be, but listen. You hear that? That is the top crust. So that came out nice and crunchy, and the bottom, I think, got a little caramelized. I think that's partly because of the way I applied the butter. So, I listened. I don't know if that sounds hollow or not. I don't know what hollow sounds like, but that's what I see them doing every time when they're testing to see if their bread is done. So here we go. Cutting board, bread knife. Let's taste this guy. All right. So here's the look inside. That looks pretty good to me. I'm not exactly sure what that means. If I put my finger to it, it doesn't completely bounce back. So I think that means it might be a little undercooked, according to Paul Hollywood, because the bread should spring back, and then this one at least, it's not quite doing that. But I'm gonna taste it anyways. Let's see how this goes. Woo, still steaming hot. Crunchy on top. The interior, honestly guys, it does need to be baked a little bit more. It's not very bready. It kind of gets really, but the texture of it isn't quite right because I think it just needs to be baked for a little bit longer. Now the flavor is good. I can taste a little bit of salt on the top right there. And it's got this really excellent crust on the outside. Helps make it nice and chewy and yummy. I guess when it was browning, it fooled me a little bit into thinking, yeah, this is completely done. When in fact, I think they need a little bit extra time in the oven. But hey, I have bread. It rose. I got it into rolls. They look decent. Look, they look decent. They baked. I'm proud of myself. Not a slam dunk. They're not perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I might throw them back in the oven for another 5 minutes or so just to bake them a little bit more. What can it hurt? At least before my husband tastes them. But I'm happy. That wasn't hard. Making bread wasn't that hard. It took a lot of time because I had to start and then wait and then do something and then wait. So it's not like you can leave your house. It was very nerve-wracking because I wasn't sure what to expect. Not a lot of ingredients though, not a lot of steps. This was pretty good. I'm actually looking forward to next week's challenge. So here's to bread. May you join me and make some bread this week. See y'all next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.